Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and product.
I'm Brecken Murray.
And I'm Ferlin Rivera.
And we're your commentators for your Lomega boys basketball game versus the Dover Longhorns at Lomega. Today, as our stats keeper, we have Lagan Meyer.
And our cameramen today are Bradley Hahn and Ulysses Aguilar.
We'll come back in at tip-off in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. See you there. We are now starting off with the Dover's Longhorns starters. First, we have Pedro Valios. Here, I'll go ahead and let Froylan announce these. Number 20.
Carlos Flores. Colton Shaw.
And now for your Lomega Raiders. Number 14, Owen Duffy. Number 15, Mario.
Number 20, Brooks Ulanok.
Number 32, Kate Shalloy. You go.
No, 50, Kelby Ott.
That is your starting lineup for the Lomega Raiders. Tipping off for the Lomega Raiders is Owen Duffy.
And tipping off for the Dover Longhorn is Orlando Lozano.
And the Raiders have the tip. Brooks Yulnock now has the ball.
Pass to Mario.
Kelby. Back to Mario.
Pass to Cade.
Up to the key to Owen. Corner to Kelby. Back to Brooks in the corner.
Goes for 3. No good.
No good.
Number 20. Got the ball. Oh.
Dover on a fast break misses, and Brooks Yulnock fouls. Shooting 2.
Number 20, Carlos Flores, shooting 2. First one, no good.
Now on a second shot.
And it's good.
Owen Duffy now has the ball.
Pass to Cade.
Back to Owen. Cade.
Cade.
Now across the court,
Cade.
into the corner for Kelby. Back to
Back to
Cade.
Cade.
At the key, Owen Duffy.
Pass to Mario.
Mario looking for Brooks at the key. Owen on the wing. Back to the key.
To Mario.
To Mario in the lane. Oh,
And they lose the ball.
Brooks recovered it and lost it, and now Dover has it. Cross half court to the corner. Number 2.
Number 22.
3-pointer. No good. 24 now saves it.
21, Orlando Lozano. Oh. 21 good for 3. And it's good.
4-0 Dover. Cade Lloyd now has the ball. Brooks Yulnock. Back to Cade. At the key.
Kelby
Kelby
goes
corner.
for 3.
No good.
Cade
Cade has
get the
down
rebound.
low. Dover now has the ball with a
Number 20.
defensive rebound. Back to 21, which would be Orlando
Lozano.
to number 20. Number 24, Colton Shaw.
Goes for a shot.
What was that, Ligon? Offensive foul, I believe, on Colton Shaw.
Raiders ball.
Number 32, Cade Lloyd taking it out. To Lance Yost, a freshman starting, number 0. Or not starting, I apologize. Subbing in. Number 14 in the corner, Owen
Goes for a
Duffy,
shot.
no good. Rebounded by Colton Shaw.
And it's out of bounds on.
Out of bounds on
the Raiders.
Kelby. Dover's now taking out the ball. To number 2, which would be Pedro Valles.
Number 21.
Cross court,
20.
out of bounds on a skit, trying for the corner. Now Raiders basketball. Cade Lloyd taking it out.
The pass is to Lance.
Back to Cade.
To Lance.
Now across half court in the corner. Kelby back to Lance.
To Cade.
And
Back to Kelby.
wing.
And it's good.
That's a 3-pointer. 3-4. Longhorns taking it out. Longhorns now have it.
Pass.
They are struggling to get it past
Half court.
this press. Number 2 now has the ball. They have it across
Pass to 20. Pass to 22.
on the wing.
Pass to 2. Pass to 24. Pass back to 2.
Pedro, number 2. Number 22, Damian Turner. Now has at the key. Owen Duffy is now guarding and Lance.
Number 20, Carlos Flores goes for 3.
No good. Rebounded by
Back to
Owen Duffy. Nice defensive rebound. Going cross court, down court. To Kelby Ott on the wing. Back to Owen Duffy at the point.
To Kelby. Goes for 3.
No good. Rebounded by number 22.
Oh, but the ball. 22, Damian Turner has the ball.
Down court, number
Oh.
foul
Foul
on
on
number
number-
K. Oh, my apologies. Number 32, Cade Shaloy. Number 2 taking it out.
Number 2, Pedro Valles taken out.
to 22, Damian Turner. To the corner,
Pass
number
to
2,
Pedro.
Pedro. Jump. Kate Lloyd draws a jump ball. Longhorns basketball. Number 2 taking it out, which I believe is Pedro.
Bias. Oh,
Number 20.
21.
Oh, I apologize.
21.
Number 21 is taking it out. Orlando.
Pass to 22. Out of bounds.
Still Longhorns basketball. Near half court.
Number 2 taking it out. Pedro Bias.
Goes to number 22, Damian Turner. Number
Pass
2.
back to 2.
Pedro with a nice pass to 20. 21. Number
22.
2, Damian. Number 2, Pedro has the ball now. Now in the lane. Number 21. Oh, back out to the wing. Number 20.
Goes for
Three-pointer.
three.
No good. Number 20.
Longhorns recover.
Damian has the ball. Now Pedro has the ball.
Orlando. Goes for 3. No good.
Now Owen Duffy has the ball. Kate Chaloy
Loses the ball.
recovered by number 22, Damian. Now in the paint. Oh, and out of bounds. Raiders basketball. Number 0, Lance Yost taking it up the court on the sideline. On the ground. Out of there. On the wing. Tossed around to Pedro.
Longhorns.
Out of bounds on Lomega Raiders. Longhorns basketball. Subbing in now is Trevor Duffy,
Jonah Pengraff.
Chase Burton, Ben,
And Trevor Lentz. Lomega Raider basketball. Number 25, Ben, to take it out for the Lomega Raiders.
Ben Morris, number 25. Yes, that's correct. And Trevor Lentz is also in.
Pass to
Trevor. Taking up half court to the
Pass
sideline to
number 4.
Trevor.
Trevor.
Up, trying to get into the lane. It's stolen. Damian
Turner.
now has the ball. Offensive foul, calling an elbow on Damian. Ben taking it out to Trevor Lentz. Running into a little bit of trouble. Up the sideline, pass half
Pass
court.
to
Jonah
Jonah.
out to Chase.
Pass to Ben. Pass to Jonah.
At the wing. Back to Ben on the key.
Pass to Jonah. Goes for 3.
No good. Trevor
Raiders
has the ball.
recover.
Back to Chase. Number 23. Trevor down low in the lane to the
Pass
block.
to Jonah.
Oh, a skip
Goes for
pass
three.
to three-pointer. No
No
good.
And Longhorns recover.
Number 24, that would be Colton.
Number 2. Number 20, Carlos Flores. And Raiders get the ball.
Ben has the ball driving into the lane to Jonah at the block.
Oh, and
No
he
good.
misses.
Out of bounds on Longhorns. Bit of confusion there, thinking that the Raiders touched it. A sub in, number 35, Luis
Riaz.
Trevor on the key, Jonah on the
Jonah,
wing, Chase in the
Chase.
corner,
Goes for
three-pointer.
three.
No
No
good.
good.
Rebounded by number 35.
Louise.
Cross
to
half
number 2.
court, number 2 has the ball.
Pass to 22.
Out of bounds on Trevor Lentz with a tip, trying to get a hold of the ball.
Pass intended for number 22.
Timeout, Longhorns.
Efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with.
And we're back.
Longhorns basketball, number 2 passing it in to Damian.
Turner. Number 2, Pedro. Pass to number
13, I apologize, there's a sub in. Number 13, Nathan
He'll go
Kohei,
for a
and
three.
he goes for a 3, and he has it.
Trevor to Chase. Pass to Ben. Ben passes it to Jonah on the wing. Jonah goes for a 3.
No good. Rebound it. Oh. Foul on.
And a whole new sub in. Owen Duffy. Brooks Ulanoff.
Lance Yost.
Cade Chaloy.
And
Kelby
Kel-
Yaw.
Number 22 taking it in. Damien to 2. Pedro running into trouble with 14 and number 14 and 20. Brooks and Owen. Kate Chaloy is now hustling down the floor,
35.
trying to get to the ball. Damien now has the ball to the elbow.
Goes for a
Floater.
shot.
No good. Kelby. Oh. Owen Duffy rebounds. I apologize.
Pass. to
Down
Cade.
low. Out to the wing. To corner to
Lance goes
Lance.
for a 3.
No good.
Longhorns
Overshot there.
recover.
35 rebounded. Number 22. Damien has it.
Pass to 35. 35 pass to 24.
Colton. Back to Damien. To Pedro.
Damien.
Back to Pedro.
Back to Damien. Damien passes it to number 13,
Nathan.
Nathan.
And now to Louise.
Back to
To
Nathan.
Nathan. To Colton.
Number
In the lane. Out to
To
number
Nathan.
13.
13 goes for
Nathan.
three.
No
Yeah,
good.
no good. Oh.
Foul.
Foul.
Brooks Yulnock. Foul number 2. Pedro Valles. Taking it out of bounds is now Damian Clover. Out to Pedro at top of the key. Lancios is now guarding him. Going to Owen Duffy. Owen gets the skit. Easy layup.
That's 2 for the Raiders.
5-7. Longhorns leading. To Colton down low. Louise for a 2-pointer. Easy block shot. Got it. Kelby now has the ball. To Lancios, top of the key. Driving in. Offensive foul on number 0. Lance Yost fouling Colton Shaw, number 24.
Number 25, Ben Marsh subbing in for Brooks Yulanock. Number 22 taking it out. Pass to 13.
Nathan.
Pass back to Damien.
And tipped away by number 25, Ben Marsh. Timeout Longhorns.
His medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Diesel Horse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
The Raiders now have 5 fouls and has 5 points. The Longhorns have 9 points with 2 fouls.
Number 22, Damien taking it out for the Longhorns. Pass to number 20, Carlos.
Back to Damien.
Back to Carlos. Carlos passes back to Damien.
Across half court now on the wing.
Back to Carlos. Carlos passes it back to Damien.
Back at the wing. Top of the key to 20. Carlos to the wing to number 13, Nathan. To number 22. Oh, out of bounds, hits the ceiling. In the first quarter, the Longhorns are leading 9-5.
Physical Therapy Central is proud to be keeping you in the game of life. Now with a convenient location in Kingfisher. Get back to the game of life faster with PT Central.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Stream with Pioneer iVideo and more. Live, recorded, on demand, all in HD. Easily find.
And we're back after the first quarter. Longhorns leading, my bad, 9-5.
Owen Duffy passes into Lancios, top of the key. To Kelby on the wing. Cage Loy. Kelby in the corner. Three-pointer, and it's good. 8-9 ball game.
Number 22, Damian passes it to number 20, Carlos.
Number 0, Lancios, and number 14, Owen Duffy try to stop him.
Damian passes it to Carlos. Number 20 passes it to number 35, Louise.
Kelby, I apologize. Ben Marsh recovers the ball and loses it.
Number 22 takes it. Passes it to 20, Carlos.
They are now running into trouble trying to get across half court. Oh, and we are in a fast break.
Number 20 recovers. Passes to 24.
Foul on number 14. Owen Duffy fouls. 16 foul.
Carlos to pass it in for the Longhorns. Passes it number 22, Damian.
14, number 14, Owen Duffy is now guarding Damian at the top of the key. He's trying to get a drive in. Out.
Passes it to Carlos. Carlos passes it back to Damian.
Screen.
Damian goes for 3, no good. Carlos covered. Number 22, Damian. Number 13, Nathan. And goes for a shot. And it's good.
That shot was an air ball. And Shaw rebounded for a two-pointer. Foul on number 13, Nathan. On Lancios. 13 foul for the Longhorns. And the Raiders are trailing 8-11. Lancios has that top of the key to the wing. Ben Marsh back to Lance at the key. Kelby Ott has it. Pass to Cage Loy in the corner. Lancios drives in. Foul. And one. Yes, they are now counting it. 10-11. Raiders now have the chance to tie the ball game in the second quarter. Dover now has 14 fouls. And the free throw is good. Tie ball game, 11-11.
Number 22, Damian to pass it to Carlos. Number 20 passes back to number 22, Damian. Damian passes to Carlos, number 20. Carlos passes it all the way to
Pedro. Skip pass. And that is out of bounds on Longhorns. Raiders basketball. Cage Loy is now taking it in. Passing into Lancios.
Number 20, number 2.
Back to Lance.
Number 20 on Lance.
Good move. Cross half court to Owen Duffy in the corner. Easy block shot. 13 to 11.
Number 4, pass it. Number 20, Carlos. Carlos passes it to number 22, Damian. Damian passes number 24.
Colton.
Oh.
Trying for a layup. Number 2, Pedro. No good.
No good.
Owen Duffy recovers and now taking it up to the court on the sideline. To the corner, Cage Loy. Looking for a spot to pass it to. Owen Duffy on the wing. Down the corner, Ben Marsh. Short corner, misses. Owen Duffy gets the offensive rebound.
Oh, and it's blocked by number 2, Pedro. Number 2, Pedro.
And they recover it. Layup.
Number 21, Orlando Lozano gets the layup.
Tied ball game, 13-13. Owen Duffy skip pass to Ben Marsh. Down low to Kelby Ott. It is recovered by Damian Clover. Oh.
Sorry for the confusion. Damian Turner.
I apologize.
Number 2, Pedro goes for the 3. No good.
Kelby Ott recovers to Ben Marsh. Going down low.
Number 21 on. And he goes for the
layup. 25. Ben Marsh with the number
22, Damian.
15-13.
Passes it to number 21, Orlando. Passes back to number 22, Damien. Passes number 2, Pedro. To number 20, Carlos. Back number 2, Pedro. Back to number 22, Carlos.
Damien with the 2-pointer.
And it's tied.
To Ben Marsh on the sideline. To Kate Saloy. To Lance Yost down there across half court. Easy block shot for Kelby Ott, and it is good.
Number 22 to pass it in. Passes it to Orlando. Orlando takes it up. Passes to number 22, 20, Carlos. Passes it to number 22, Pedro. Pass number 21. Passes it to number 22 or 24. Now 21 goes for the 3. And it's good.
18-17, Raiders trail with a good 3-pointer for the Longhorns. Help them get back up. The way the Raiders been scoring is on nice skip passes and getting it ball down low early. And now we try to do that, and Dover Longhorns shut them down. Case Loy for a 3. No good.
Number 22, Damien recovers. Goes for the
Driving down
layup.
the floor,
And
it's
it's
good. Timeout called by the Lomega Raiders.
Watch your favorite shows and movies anywhere, on any device, perfect for the entire family. And easy to use. Enjoy Pioneer iVideo today.
We are back. As I said before, Lomega is making most of their points on fast breaks, getting the ball down the court quickly as possible before Dover gets their defense set back up, and they get an easy block shot. Dover leads. They have had quite a few field goal range shots that have been made. Now subbed in for the Lomega Raiders is Brooks Yulnock, Jonah Pendergraph, Trevor Lentz, and Chase Burton. Jonah now gets across the court to Chase. Like I said, and it's deflected. Number 2, Pedro recovers.
Passes to Damien. Passes it to number 13, Nathan. And it's tipped.
Tipped by number 3, Trevor Lentz. Trying to get a hand on the ball, trying to get it secured for a layup. Not possible.
Number 2, Pedro to pass it in to number 22, Damien. Damien passes it to number 21, Orlando. Orlando passes it back to number 22, Damien. Damien passes back to Orlando. Pass back to Damien. Pass back to Orlando. Back to Damien, number 22. Pass to number 2, Pedro. Number 13, Nathan. Back to Damien, number 22.
As you can see, they're passing a lot here, trying to get an open shot. And as you can see, Pedro does get an open shot there. The Raiders defense slowed down for a little bit, and that is what happens. A nice field goal range shot. A walk called on Brooks Yulnock.
Number 2, Pedro to pass it in for the Longhorns. Passes to number 13, Nathan.
Lomega's basketball. Brooks passing it into Jonah. Jonah has it at the top of the key. To Kelby on the wing. Fake to Jonah. Going into the lane, coming back out. Trevor Lentz at short corner.
Off of number 24.
4. I believe that was a violation.
Pass to number 23, Chase.
To Kelby at the top of the key. Quick pass to Jonah. He's driving in. Trying for a good pass. Offensive foul on number 21.
Orlando. And that's their 15th foul.
Now that Raiders fouled a lot in that first quarter, I feel like they're recovering there, trying to keep that at a limit as Dover continues to foul. Owen Duffy is subbed in. 3-pointer, Kelby Ott.
Number 2, Pedro.
No good. Rebounded.
Number 13, Nathan.
foul on number 0, Lance Yost.
Number 13 for 2.
Carlos is subbed in for
Number 2.
Pedro. 13 shooting.
Oh.
First one is good. Now the Raiders have 17 fouls, making bonus.
No good.
Rebounded by Carlos.
No good.
Owen, I apologize. That is Lance Yost getting the rebound. Foul on number 20, Carlos.
That's his second foul of the night.
And that is a 16 foul. Jonah now has the ball, dribbling it up to the key. Longhorns trying to make a move to steal the ball. Lance Yost in the corner, three-pointer, and it's good.
Pass to number 22, Damien. Damien passes to 20, Carlos Flores, and it's
Bad
off, and it's out of
pass.
bounds.
Carlos lose control, trying to get it to one hand on a high pass. And once again, the Raiders have the ball, seeing if they can score. To the corner to Chase. To Duffy. Driving in by Duffy. Layup.
Oh.
Calling an offensive foul on Owen Duffy. Jonah and Owen Duffy are subbed in for Ben Marsh and Cade Shaloy.
Number 22 to pass it in for the Dover Longhorns, Damien. Pass to number 20, Carlos.
Fast break. Trying to get a
Number
shot.
24. He goes for a
Colton.
layup, and it's good.
26-20.
Longhorns lead. Pass. Oh.
To Kelby Ott. To Lance Yost. At the top of the key to Ben Marsh.
And it's
A walk on Ben Marsh.
Number 22, Damien, to pass it in for the Dover Longhorns. Passes to number 13, Nathan.
Stolen by Ben Marsh. Trying to get a layup. Spin move. No good.
Number 13, Nathan, rebounds. Number 2, passes to number 22, Damien. Number 24, that would be
Colton Shaw on the sideline. Nice skip pass.
to Orlando. To Carlos. To Nathan, to Orlando, number 21. Pass to Nathan, number 13.
Now there's 50 seconds left on the clock. They're trying to kill time here.
Pass to number 22, Carlos. To number 24, Colton Shaw, and no good.
Goal violation. Oh, I apologize. Raiders basketball. I'm not sure how. Ran away. I did not get the call. I apologize to folks at home. If you saw the call, I hope you did because I felt
Number
terrible.
21, Orlando.
Stolen by number 21, Orlando, to Damien.
To Damien. Damien goes for the 3, and it's good.
Lance is now taking up the sideline, driving in. Calling a foul, I believe, on the Dover Longhorns, number 13, Nathan. Shooting 1 for 1.
17th foul.
Owen Duffy subbing in for Ben Marsh. Brooks Yulnock also subs in for Chase Burton.
Number
Missed
22, Damien, rebounds.
free throw. Knocked loose. Not be able to recover by
Number
Lomega
24,
Raiders.
Colton. Pass to number 21, Orlando goes for the 3.
No good. 4 seconds left on the clock. And we're at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brecken Murray, once again reintroducing our commentators. I'm once again Brecken Murray,
And I'm Ferlin Rivera.
and like I said before, our stats keeper is Legan Meyer, and our cameraman
Are Bradley Hahn and Ulysses Aguilar.
and Cal is also helping out with us, sitting right next to the computer, keeping our schoolwork, trying to make our work a little easier, and we really appreciate that, of course.
Yep.
Cal was doing a great job. He's got it spot on. Spot on.
At halftime, the Dover Longhorns lead the Lomega Raiders 31-20.
As I saw, the Raiders were trying to score on a bunch of fast breaks, which is a great way to score. That's always the best way to score, as long as there's an open lane as you can get down there. But the Longhorns adjusted that very quickly, and they stopped them down there.
They're pretty good at threes.
Yeah, like I said, the Longhorns, they're putting up field goals and three-pointers.
They're not going down without a fight.
Absolutely, absolutely. As we can see, it's 21-31. The Raiders are going to have to fight. Fight to get back up on top. As you can see, these teams are back out here warming up. with about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left of halftime. And
We'll be back whenever it's ready to go again.
we thank those watching from home. We'd be glad to hear any tips or some feedback of how our audio is and how our camera footage.
And how
And,
we-
and hopefully in the next couple of games we can get our stats. You know, it's a little tricky at first. I'm sure Lagan could tell you that the stats are a little tricky at first. He's getting a little hang of it at halftime now. It's kind of hard win, especially on a fast-paced game like this against Dover. And as a student of Lomega, I can tell you that we are not expecting a run for our money like this. And
Yeah.
Portland can tell you that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You know, for the rumors and what
Yeah.
we heard
Yeah.
walking down the hall.
Yeah. Like the girls' game, at start the Dover Longhorns looked pretty good, but then the girls took over. So
Yeah, the girls kind of ran away with it, and as you can see, it's 31-20. Hopefully, or in my opinion, I apologize to those Longhorns fans. I'm definitely going to root for the Raiders, but I'm going to try to stay neutral in here, of course.
yeah,
And we'll see if how aggressive they are in defense, if they stand back and try not to foul, or if they, if they're aggressive, trying to get some ball steals and fast breaks.
and let's see if Coach told them anything in the locker room that can motivate them to come back and with the hot start.
And the thing I'm wanting to see is are the Longhorns adjust, and if they don't, I could see them going ahead and not scoring. I could see Coach Etzel going over with the boys saying, we cannot let this happen. We can't let this many field goals and three-pointers.
Yep.
I mean, that's a difficult shot, but I understand this is a high school level.
Everybody's competitive out there.
Yeah, that's competitive. It is for sure a competitive game.
Like we're seeing. Yeah, Dover's not going out without a fight.
That's for sure. And hopefully the Raiders don't go out without a fight.
Yeah.
Number 2, here we go. Starting off, Longhorns ball. Pedro passing it in.
To number 22, Damien passes to number 21, Orlando. Orlando passes it number 22, Damien. Damien passes it number 22, or number 20, sorry. Number 22, Damien passes it number 20, Carlos to number 22, Damien. Damien passes it number 2, number 2, Pedro.
In the lane, tipped away by Kelby.
Number 2, Pedro.
Skip
passes it to number 21, Orlando. To 22, Damien. To number 20, Carlos. Goes for the 3. No good. And Raiders rebound.
Cade gets the rebound. Fast break. I apologize. Lance trying to get down there. Reverse right-handed layup. That was a great layup in my
Damien
opinion.
pass to Carlos. Carlos passes back to Damien. Pass to number 2, Pedro. Sorry. To number 22, Damien. To number 20, Carlos. To number 24, Colton Shaw.
Down on the lane. Out of bounds. Raiders basketball. Passed into Lance Yost. Driving up the slide line. Looking out to the wing and corner to Owen. High wing to Lance Yost. Looking for a spot to Brooks Yulnock on the wing. Back at the key to Lance Yost. High wing. Driving down the corners, Kate Shalloy. Passed in to Kelby Ott. Back to the key to Brooks Yulnock. Three-pointer. No good. Lance saves it. Back down low to Owen Duffy, and it's good. I'll give that one a round of applause. That was a great play by Lance Yost, saving that basketball.
Number 20, Carlos. Passes to Damien, number 22. Damien. Pass to number 20, Carlos, sorry. To number 22, Damien. To number 20, Carlos. Carlos passes back to number 22, Damien. To 2, Pedro. Pedro passes to number 22, Damien. Damien passes to number 20, Carlos. Carlos passes it back to number 22.
In the lane, Colton.
Number
Fake.
2, Pedro.
Driving in, getting it out to Colton. Foul. Number 0, Lance Yost. Holding foul. First team foul. Under the goal, Damien has it. Cutting play. Trying to get open.
Pass to number 2, Pedro. To number 20, Carlos. Number 21, Orlando. Orlando goes for a 3, and it's good.
That makes the ball game a 10-point lead. Driving up the court is Owen Duffy. Past half court is Kate Shalloy. Ott. Lance. Three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Ott. Fumbled around to Lance Yost at the line. Back to Owen Duffy at the three-point line. Driving in. Foul. Offensive foul.
Number 2, Pedro to pass it in for the Longhorns. Passes it to number 22, Damien.
Offensive foul called on Duffy.
Number 22, Damien passes it to number 20, Carlos.
Tipped away by Ott. Driving in is Yulnock. Backs off. Looking for a better shot. Goes back to Yulnock after going to Yost. Back to Yost. Looking at Ott. Three-pointer. Faked.
Double dribble. Okay.
No, he caught a walk. It's okay.
Walk. My bad.
An
Sorry.
unexpected walk, in my opinion.
Sorry for that. Get a little mixed up sometimes.
Especially up here in the booth where there's people sitting in front of us, and sometimes it is hard to see.
Yep.
But, we love our fans. We love our fans being here, rooting for our team.
Number 24, Colton. Inside of bounds. Oh, no, wait.
Saved by Trevor Lentz. He tipped it. Trevor Lentz driving. Skip pass to Ben Marsh. Ben Marsh driving in. Shoots it. It's good. Easy two-pointer in the lane.
Number 22, Damien. Pass to number 21, Orlando. Orlando passes to number 2, Pedro. Pedro passes to number 13, Nathan. Nathan passes. Oh! And it's stolen.
Ben Marsh driving in. Back to Yulnock. Left-handed layup, and it's good. As I said, I was expecting the Raiders to be aggressive on defense and try not to foul, and that's what we're seeing.
Number 21, Orlando pass. And it's right to Trevor.
Trevor Lentz with another steal. Going down the court to Brooks Yulnock on the wing. In the lane. to Ott on the wing. Three-pointer. It's no good. Rebounded by Damien.
Pass to Pedro.
Some aggressive press by the Raiders.
Number 22, Damien. Pass to number 13, Nathan. He goes for the three. No good. And it's rebounded by the Raiders.
Kelby Ott with the rebound after Orlando tips it off. Trevor Lentz having it on the high wing. Going into the short corner to Cade. On the other side is Ben Morris. Pass to that. Kelby Ott. And back to the corner to Brooks Ulenok. Three-pointer. And looks good. 31-34. We cut that back to a three-point game. Timeout Raiders. As I thought, as we talked there during halftime, we were either expecting some aggressive defense or some like laid back, trying not to let them score on some drive-ins or field goals. But we're making a lot of fast break steals.
And I guess Coach told them something in the locker room that really fired them up to go this half, the second half.
As we can see, the second half has really changed. It is now a three-point game.
This is some new Raiders that we didn't see in the first half.
That is for sure. New Raiders and some new Longhorns. I can see Longhorns stepping up here with the coach, giving them some, tip-top shape.
The Raiders have seemed to figure out the Longhorns now since the first half.
Yeah, I can see Trevor Lentz has really hustled down the court, raiding the ball on those skip passes, trying to get it down low from a wing on a fast break. And Trevor has got a lot of hands on a ball.
Number 22, Damien, to pass it in for the Longhorns.
The Raiders now have
Pass.
Trevor Lentz, Ben Marsh, Cage Lloyd, and Kelby Ott in.
Pass to number 21, Orlando. Oh.
Recovered by Kelby Ott
and it's
after tipped away. Kelby Ott driving down the floor. Fake three-pointer. Driving in is Trevor Lentz to Cage Lloyd. Back out to Brooks Ulenok at the key. Three-pointer. No good.
And
getting
rebounded
bubbled
by
around.
24.
Jump ball
Oh.
drawn by Ben Marsh. Colton had a hold of the ball, and Ben snuck around him and getting hold of the ball. Jump. It is now the Raiders basketball. Lance Yost and Owen Duffy are subbed in. Raiders basketball underneath the basket. Pass into Kelby Ott, three-pointer. Looks in good. Tied ball game, folks.
Number 2, Pedro. Pass it, number 22, Damien. Pass to 2, Pedro.
Some aggressive pressing on.
Oh.
Fumbled around. Offensive foul caught on number. I'm not sure what they called there. I apologize. Raider basketball, though. Three out, two in. Another three-pointer airballed by Ben Moore. Shade by Kelby Ott. Fumbled around by Colton Shaw.
Pass it,
Damian Clovier.
Turner. Sorry. Pass to number 2, Pedro. Pedro drives in, goes for the layup. No good. Gets
Two
fouled.
shots. Pedro is now going for 2 shots. Can they make up from this?
Tied ball game.
Shooting 2 shots is Pedro, number 2. First one, it's good. Breaking the tied ball game.
Number 35 subs in for number 21, Orlando.
And here is a second free throw. Can he make it a 2-point game? Shot, no good.
No good.
Rebounded by Brooks Ulenok in the lane. Trying to get it,
Rest.
number 35 trying to make it a jump ball. Owen Duffy taking it down the court. Guarded by Pedro with some aggressive defense. Brooks Ulenok. What do you call that violation again when it hits a foot? It was a foul on
Longhorns.
number 2, Pedro. Raiders basketball. K taking it out. Down low. Owen Duffy.
About
Foul.
foul.
A foul on number 22 on Dover.
That is his second personal foul.
I apologize. That was a shooting foul. Shooting foul. Owen on the line, shooting for 2. First one, no good. See if he can tie this ball game. Now it's 34-35. No good. Ben Marsh rebounds it though. Out to Kate Shaloy. Kelby Ott comes up the court. Ben Marsh driving in. Kicked out to Kelby Ott. Owen Duffy. Back to Kelby Ott. 3-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Kate Shaloy. Good hustle by Kate Shaloy. Ben Marsh kicks it out to Owen. 3-pointer. No good. Tipped around. Calling a foul on Brooks Yulnock, I believe. He was jumping, trying to get a hold of that ball, and it was called a foul.
Number 22, Damien, to take it out for the Dover Longhorns.
The Raiders now have 4 fouls, as Dover has 2.
Passes number 20, Carlos, to number 22, Damien. Damien passes to Carlos, number 20. Passes back to Damien, number 22. Passes number 13, Nathan. Nathan passes back, number 22, Damien. Passes 20, Carlos. Number 22, Damien passes to Nathan. Back Damien. Carlos, back to Damien. Passes to
Colton in the lane.
Colton. 13, Nathan. Back to Colton. To Carlos. To Colton.
Goes for the 2 in the lane. No
No
good.
good.
Rebounded by number 35, Louise. Kicked out to Colton,
it's
and
good.
Trevor gets a hand on it. He's now got a fast break. Left-handed
Oh.
layup, and it is no good. But Ben Marsh gets the rebound.
And the Lomega Raiders are leading.
36-35.
13, Nathan. Number
Trying to be
24,
aggressive
Colton.
defense. Oh,
Goes for a
and
shot.
at the free throw
No
line.
good.
Rebounded by Ben Marsh. On the run is Jonah Pendergraft. Slowing it down. Back to Jonah. 3-pointer. Misses it.
Number 20, Carlos rebounds. Carlos pass to 22, Damien.
Here is the Raiders' aggressive press again, trying to stop them from getting cross line.
22, Damien passes number 20, Carlos. 22 passes back to 22. To 20, Carlos. To 24, Colton. To 22, Damien. Goes for the 3. No good.
Case Lloyd gets the rebound.
With
Trevor now going down the court. Ben Morse driving in. Calling it a foul on Longhorns, number 22, Damien.
that is his third foul of the night.
That is now the third team foul for this half. Out to Kelby Ott, top of the key to Trevor Lance. Cade Shaloy. And as Trevor was in the process of cutting, the ball was lost. Cade Shaloy threw it behind him on a cut.
Number 20, Carlos, to take it out for the Dover Longhorns.
Chase is now in for the Lomega Raiders.
Number 20, Carlos, to pass it to number 22, Damien. Pass to number 20, Carlos, to number 22, Damien. Damien passes to number 13, Nathan. 24, Colton. Number 20, Carlos, back to Colton.
He drives in, spin move, no good. Calling a foul on number 35, Luis. Calling it
That is his first personal foul.
fourth team foul of this half. There's now 3.7 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what the Raiders can do with it. Passed in, time running down. 2, 1. No good. That was a very good trying shot at half court.
The Raiders lead
36-35. This was a great makeup for the Lomega Raiders. That's what they'll see. Let's see what they will both do in the fourth quarter.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
And we're back.
In the fourth quarter, Lomega has Kelby Ott, Brooks Yulnock, Owen Duffy, Ben Marsh, and Case Loy. As the Dover Longhorns have Damian, Nathan, Louise, and Colton, and also Carlos.
Number 20, Carlos, passing it in for the Dover Longhorns. Pass to 13, Nathan.
Driving in, passed off to
35.
Louise. Driving in, and Owen Duffy gets a hand on the ball. It's on the floor. Rebounded by
Colton.
Colton gets a hand on it and gets the ball. Kelby, dead ball. Case Lloyd now has it. Now Owen Duffy on the sideline, driving. Brennan Yolnock now has the ball at the top of the key, dribbling around, looking for a nice shot to Kelby Ott. It's a three-pointer, 39-37 game.
Raiders lead. 22, Damian. Passes 20, Carlos.
Driving in. Calling a walk on number 20, Carlos. He looks like he is limping to an ankle injury. Pedro subs in for Luis. And Nathan gets subbed in for Orlando. Kano has the ball, driving. Off the foot of number 20, Carlos. Oh, I apologize. Number 2, Pedro. And Raiders basketball. To catch Lloyd driving down the sideline. Looking for someone. Cutting. And it is
stolen by 22. Damian goes for a layup, and it's good.
Brooks now has it up, going up the sideline. Back to Kate Saloy. Looking for some help. To Ben Marsh. To Kelby Ott in the corner. Kelby passes it in to Kate Saloy. Goes to Owen and gets Colton Shaw gets a whole hand on it.
To 2, Pedro. Drives it, tries to get a layup.
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
Drawn. There's confusion on some of the refs. There's a couple calling a foul and a couple calling it a jump. But they seem to be going with the jump ball.
Raider basketball.
To Brooks Yulnock. Up near the half-court line. To Ben Marsh. To Owen Duffy. I apologize. I believe we're having some audio trouble. There's a little bit of a
little
tick.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm trying to get it to go away here. Might be delayed on the
audio.
I believe we got the trouble to go away. At Longhorns basketball.
Number 22, Damian passes it to number 2, Pedro.
And it's 42-39 now. Longhorns leading.
And it's
Skip
over
pass.
the head of Colton Shaw.
Owen Duffy taking it out. Lancio subs in for Cade Shaloy. Owen Duffy looking for someone. Brooks at the baseline. Owen going up the sideline. Back to Brooks Yolnock. To Kelby Ott. Going in to Ben Marsh. Brooks Yolnock driving in. draws a foul, I believe. Brooks Yolmot shooting for 2.
Third personal foul for
On
Flores.
Carlos. First one is good. That makes it a 40-42 ball game. Trevor Lentz is in now. Brooks is now shooting for a second. It is also good. A 1-point ball game.
Number 22, Damien, passes to number 20 Carlos. Number 24, Colton, passes to number... number 21, Orlando. Orlando passes to number 22, Damien.
Trying to run the clock down.
Damien
There's
passes
5 minutes left, though.
to 20 Carlos.
Looking for someone open. Trevor playing some aggressive defense.
Raider basketball.
Calling an offensive foul. Lance is now in for Trevor Lentz. Timeout, Raiders. It is now a 40-42. I apologize. A 41-42. Longhorns are leading. This has been a wild one, folks. That is for sure.
The Raiders have came back in a magnificent way to not give
an easy win. That's for sure. An easy win. And now they're keeping them up to a 1-point game.
Yeah.
And to me, that is amazing. Yeah. And they're keeping their fouls down. Yeah. As you can see, the Longhorns are now leading with fouls. 5 team fouls on the Longhorns and only 14 fouls on the Raiders. Coming in for the Longhorns is Damien, Colton Shaw, Carlos, Orlando, and Pedro. And for the Raiders, Brooks Yulmock, Ben Marsh, Lance Yost, Owen Duffy, and Kelby Ott. Ben Marsh now has the ball. Coming up to the key. Brooks cuts around to Kelby. 3-pointer. Shooting for 3. Foul on, I believe, number 21.
Lozano, Orlando.
Kelby is now shooting for 3.
And it's a tie ball game.
It's a tied ball game, folks. He has 2 more to make it possibly a 2-point game. Second one, it's good. Raiders are now leading by 1. Case Loy is subbed in for Lance Yost. Let's see if Kelby Ott can make this a 2-point game for the Raiders.
And
Third
it's good.
one, all 3 of them good. 2-point ball game.
Number 22, Damien. Pass to number 24, Colton. Pass
Running
number
into trouble.
22, Damien. Pass to number 20, Carlos. Carlos passes back, number 22, Damien. Pass to 21, Orlando. Orlando passes to number 22, Damien.
Driving in.
Pass to 20, Carlos.
At the wing, driving in. Calling a foul on, I believe, 25, which would be Ben Marsh. 15th time. Damien is taking it out.
To 2, Pedro to 22, Damien.
.24 offensive foul.
His second personal foul.
Lance is now subbing in for Cade Chaloy, taking the ball out, is now Lance Yost. Ben Marsh and Brooks are now trying to get open. Cutting. Back to Lance, driving down the sideline. And a sprint. Looking for someone. To Ben Marsh. Ben Marsh driving in. Kicked out to Brendan. And is calling an offensive foul. Because I believe
Number 20, Carlos, to take it out for the Dover Longhorns.
That offensive foul was called on Marsh. Pass to Pedro.
Pass back to Carlos. Carlos pass to 21, Orlando. Pass to 2, Pedro.
Pedro driving in. Kicking it out to number 21, Orlando.
Then the pass is back to Pedro. Oh, goes for a shot.
On the floor.
No shot.
Foul called on number 25, Ben Marsh. I apologize. That foul was on Cage Deloy. Pedro's shooting 1 for 1. Missed the first one. Rebound by Kelby Ott. Looking for a guard. Is dribbling up to cell to Ben Marsh. Kelby gets it at the point. To Brooks Yolnock. Back to Kelby. To Ben. In the paint. To Cade. Tipped away. And he recovers it on a missed block shot. Recovered by Colton Shaw.
To 22, Damien.
Folks, it's still a 44-42 ball game. Raiders leading.
Damien pass to 20, Carlos goes for the 3.
And it's good. Dover gets the lead, 45-44. Ben Marsh is running into trouble. Raiders call a timeout because I believe Ben Marsh was in trouble trying not to get that 5-second violation. Dover was being aggressive there and had a three-pointer, and they got it, and now they lead by 1. Raiders call for a 60-second timeout. The Raiders made this close game coming back from the second half, coming back, and now they're down by 1. And they were just leading a second ago.
Yeah.
Raiders basketball giving them a chance to get back on top. Pass into Ben Marsh. Pass to Brooks Yolnock at the point. To Lancios. Kelby Ott in the corner, looking for some help. Pass into Owen Duffy. Brooks cuts, two-pointer.
And it's good.
46-45.
22, Damien. Pass to 21, Orlando.
With
2,
big
Pedro.
Hawks.
Goes for the 3.
And it's good. 48-46. They lead by 2. Lancios kicking it down the sideline, cutting down into the lane. Reverse. And they're calling a foul. I believe he is shooting for 2.
Not clear. The foul was on Turner, number 22.
Damien.
That is his 4th foul of the night.
The Dover Longhorns now have 8 team fouls. Lance with the first one, and it is good. He now has a chance to tie the ball game. And it's good. Tied ball game. Cage Deloy subs in for Lance Yost.
Number 22, Damien, to take it out for the Dover Longhorns.
I believe the Raiders press is now banned.
20.
Duffy gets behind.
24,
Back to Colton.
To 22, Damien. Damien drives in, tries to go for a layup.
Reverse.
And it's good.
The reverse is good. Pass into Brooks Yolnock. Kelby Ott. A skit to Cage Deloy. Driving in, looking for Owen Duffy. Back into Cade. Kelby, 3, and it's an air ball. Ben Morris recovers it though. Looking, back to Kelby Ott. Looks for Brooks. Back to Duffy. Brooks now has the ball to Duffy and to Cade. Out to Brooks. 3-pointer. No
No
good.
good. Rebounded by the Longhorns.
Jump ball. And it is Dover's ball.
Number 22, Damien, to pass it in for the Dover Longhorns.
48-50. The Longhorns are leading by 2. Now playing a man press
Number
again.
2, Pedro.
Kelby's going to try to get over here and try to shut him down.
Number 24, Colton, to 22, Damien. Damien passes to 20, Carlos.
Carlos
to 2, Pedro. Pedro passes
out to
22,
Damien. Driving in. A foul. Offensive foul.
That's his 5th foul. That means he fouls out.
Number 22 is now fouled out with 5 fouls.
One of their best players so far of the night.
Lance Yost now comes in. Timeout.
Timeout on Longhorns, right?
Longhorns. It is a 48-50 ball game. 60-second timeout for the Longhorns. And it's a 2-point game with 9 fouls on Dover.
And with their best, one of their best players tonight out right now, this game could go south very quick.
For the Dover Longhorns. And I can see the Raiders coming up with a 3-pointer and then getting a couple fast breaks in. I can see that happening, but I can also see the Longhorns holding them and getting a fast break, a field goal, or a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 30 seconds, folks.
And we're back.
And for the Longhorns, they have Pedro, Colton Shaw, Carlos,
number 13, Nathan, and 21, Orlando.
And for the Raiders, we have Ben Marsh, Brooks Yulnock, Lance Yost, Owen Duffy, and Kelby Ott.
Raiders ball.
Having trouble getting it in. 5-second violation. White's ball.
Number 21 seemed to step over the line.
It is now Raiders basketball. I apologize for the confusion.
The Raiders got real lucky right there.
I believe so. They were caught. It seemed like they were calling a 5-second violation there, and then they went ahead and called it a line violation. Cutting now is Lance and Brooks trying to get open. Lance driving down the sideline, and he gets a spin move, and he's on the run. He's looking. He goes out to Brooks.
No.
A block shot blocked by 21. Orlando, 1 minute and 30 seconds left, leading
Number 2,
Dover.
Pedro.
Longhorns basketball. 1 minute and 27 seconds left.
Number 2, Pedro.
Driving to the sideline, trying to get out of there. They can't get it out. They just call it a walk. Raiders basketball with 1 minute and 20 seconds to spare. We have a couple of people in the booth here cheering for the Raiders. Owen Duffy now taking it out underneath the basket. Looking for someone open. Block shot.
And it's good.
Tied ball game. I apologize for the audio. We might have to turn this down here.
Sorry for that yelling.
Deflected. Colton Shaw now with the ball.
Pedro to 20 to Carlos.
Driving in.
To 21,
Orlando.
Pass to.
This
Oh, and it's over his head.
Fast break. And it's a foul, a shooting foul. We had 3 block shots there, all fouled. But now we're shooting for 2 to try to get the lead. The student section is going wild right now. And
This is a very intense game right now.
And usually you don't see the adults get very involved. but we have a lot of adults over here that we are listening to get very involved in this game. First shot. No good. Case Loy is now subbed in for Lance Yost. Owen Duffy went for his second one. And he makes it. We're up by 1. Pedro driving in,
Raiders
looking for Orlando. Deflected. Nathan has the ball now. Out to Pedro. Three. No good. On the floor. Jump ball.
Clock stopped at 42 seconds.
Timeout Longhorns. It stays with the Longhorns.
Longhorns ball.
I believe they called the timeout right before the jump ball was called, making it the Longhorns ball. They now went for another 60-second timeout. The Lomega Raiders lead by 1.
The Raiders have 2 timeouts left while the Longhorns have 0.
And the Dover Longhorns have 10 fouls, as we have 7. LO now has a chance going. This was a homecoming game, so let's just say our section is pretty full right now. But I would say the Okarche game would be way fuller. But we have a chant going. We have a chant going, cheering for LO. And let's see if we can get these boys rolling. And maybe I could see Longhorns scoring and shutting this game down and taking the W. Or we could see it the other way, of course. We have 8 seconds left with the timeout. We'll see what the Lomega Raiders and the Dover Longhorns do with this about 42 seconds left. We now have Cage Deloy, Brooks Yulnock, Kelby Ott, Owen Duffy, and Ben Marsh. And for the Longhorns, we have Nathan, Carlos, Colton, Pedro, and Orlando. Taking it out is now Pedro.
Number 3, Pedro.
Passes it back to
24.
Colton Shaw.
Colton Shaw.
He's driving in.
Loses the ball!
The ball is loose. Out of bounds on Owen. 35 seconds left.
Sorry for the yelling, my bad. Number 2, Pedro to pass it in for the Longhorns with 35 seconds left. Passes 21, Orlando.
They're calling a foul. They're calling a foul on Cage Deloy. He's shooting 1 for 1.
They could tie this game up real quick.
Lance Yost is now going in for Cage Deloy. This is a very intense game, as you can tell, folks at home. This gym is loud. First one, no good. Rebounded by Lance Yost. Dribbling up the low. I believe they're going to try to save some time here.
27.
I can see Dover fouling right here and trying to stop that clock.
Yep, like you called it.
Timeout long. I apologize. Raiders. 20 seconds to spare. I can see Dover fouling, giving us a 1-for-1 chance.
This is a very intense game.
A 60-second timeout for Lomega.
At the first half of this game, we thought Dover had it, ran away with it, but the Raiders have made a surprising comeback.
The Raiders came out of the locker room, and they got on the court, and they played some great defense. As we said, we have not seen Trevor Lentz come back into this game, but he got us back in that. He had so many steals on Dover's side on fast breaks, and after he got that steal, he got it down court to somebody on a block or even in field goal range, and they put it in that basket. They aimed for that goal on offense. They did not mess around getting it, drove it into that goal.
Like I said, Coach probably told them something that motivated them so much to come out during the second half hot.
And as you can tell, Dover has one of their best players fouled out right now, so he is not able to play. And I can believe that is stopping Dover's potential right now to overcome the Raiders, which is possible, and which it could also be helping the Dover. You never know in this situation, but as you can tell, this man did great in the first half, scoring on scoring on scoring on the Raiders.
Yep.
And we'll see if Raiders can keep it held together here now with Raiders basketball.
And I also apologize for yelling.
It's a very intense game.
Yeah.
Taking it in now is Ben Marsh. We're playing some man-to-man coverage, Dover is. And they cut, trying to get open to Lance. Oh. He gets it in. Foul by Pedro. As I said, they're trying to stop that clock.
Number 2, Pedro with his second personal foul.
I apologize. He's shooting for 2 because that is the 11th foul. They have double bonus. Brooks, you'll knock with the first one. There's a little bit of confusion on the court. They believe that I believe some of the Raiders thought he was shooting 1 for 1. But now Brooks missed the first one, and now he's going for the second one, trying to get them a 2-point lead. Second one, it's good. The Raiders lead by 2. If they get in 3-point range and they make it, and it's recovered by Raiders.
I think the Raiders
Fouled by Colton Shaw. And now Kelby Ott is shooting for 2. And now Kelby is shooting for 2. Like Leon just said, we'll see what he does to maybe he can put another dent. 54 to 50 is possible. And there's his first one. He is getting them out of the game for a 3-pointer.
I think this may be the dagger to stop Dover from winning this game.
I think this is the secure W for the Raiders, I believe.
And it's good.
So if they get fouled on a 3-pointer right now and they make both their free throw and their 3-pointer, it's a tied ball game, but I don't see it happening. Because now they have their big man shooting their 3, and it's a brick. And that is ball game, folks.
And your Lomega Raider boys win the game after a good comeback, of a hot comeback.
The first game of the year, they were down by at least 20 or 10 coming out of halftime, and they came back from it, and at the ending score, 54 to 50. Them decreasing their fouls, I believe, helped them a lot, and they secured the W.
And both teams coming out victorious tonight. And
yeah, the Lady Raiders and the Raiders.
And we hope you have a good night, folks. And this was a very intense game to watch.
Thank you for joining us at the Lomega Raiders Squirtle.
We are Ferlin Rivera
and Brecken Murray
signing out.